the reunion. We're reunited on Friday. Breeding ground, Friends of Embryonic from Toronto. Photo of the guys on the back. And again, name of that track called Reunion. Yes. Shut that down for now. On the legendary Fringe record label, I got my radio voice on today. I'm kind of on the end of a sort of a cold, not really cold. Lots of liquids though, so it's more like just a sore throat allergy shit thing. Patty and Caroline were laid out with colds, and they had it way worse. So I was at work this week. It's a normal week. I can whine about it. So anyway, it's a lot going on this week. BCLT, right? So Ed, right there on my turntable, there he is with Steve over at A is for Alice, C is for Colton and all that shit. And David Atkinson, Aloha Dave, and that nice Hawaiian ensemble. So all three of these gentlemen are going to be here in Buffalo next month. But right now, yes, Ed's here virtually. It's going to be a fiesta, Ed. What am I doing? I got things way out of order here today. All right, into the club we go. Doors opening. Oh, that's better. Proper order of things, right? Yeah, I'm going into surgery. I'm going to do it. Hopefully I don't end up in surgery, cut my finger off. But no, being very skillful today. So far, until I cut into my thigh there. Breaking into Connecticut here, that's where Ed's from. Wow, I got a cardboard note. It's on the other side here from Ed. Just a little something to say thank you for this year's VC meetup in Buffalo. Appreciate all you and Patty do to get a bunch of music-loving folks together. We all look forward to it. Enjoy the music. Best, Ed. Best to you, Ed. All right. All right. Ed, on my turntable, I'll leave the link in the description. Nice protective sleeves. Ed knows I'm high-end. I do that. Robust packaging. That'll be over there for Colton when he gets in the mood. I don't know where he is right now. I think he's working on his tan. All right. Barnyard Beehive. Yes. So this is, I'm reading the hype sticker here. Dolly, Loretta, Tammy, and Bobby. I think it's Bobby Gentry there, maybe. But what about Joyce, Mona, Kathy, or Judy? Barnyard Beehive, lassos, 16 Opry hopefuls from across the numero-verse. Corralling the timeless tropes of heartbreak, trouble, and the bottle into one 12-inch pen. Clear pink vinyl. Let's get it in here and get a look. Yeah, Ed knows I like my honky-tonk action. Big time. I need to call my surgical assistant. There we go. We're getting in there. All right. Man. I got to get some new surgical tools. Those scissors are not high-end. Yeah, on the pink vinyl. Oh, Barnyard Beehive is the label. I remember Ed showing this in one of his recent videos. Isn't that nice? So thank you, Ed. That's really amazing. And I'll be listening to that later today for certain. So keep that Ed stuff together. Cardboard note. Anyway, mail call. Another guy coming to the party, Rich from Embarrassment of Riches. He was at the Punk Rock Museum doing it. And just, slam dancing out there. And he's going to slam dance his way all the way to Buffalo with his wife, Tasha. They're coming to the party for a second year. Thank you for that. This is my friend, my old childhood friend, Renee. He was going to be coming to the party from Vancouver, BC, but he can't make it. His mother's in ill health, so all the best to you and your family, Renee. Thank you for that postcard. His recent travels to Thailand. He's always somewhere. And a friend of mine from work, Pete, he was just over in Omaha, Nebraska. So thank you for that, Peter. And a nice aerial shot of Omaha. So anyway, what else do we have going on here today? Well, as luck would have it, there's a couple of things going on. This guy, it used to be, it's just Lloyd Boone, but then he renamed his channel, started a new channel. He calls himself Mr. Hats, the music chap. He's pushing to 400,000. It's pushed right there. You can see it to 400,000. And it's just a first anniversary thing. It's sort of a contest. I didn't hear if there was a prize or if it's just a low end thread, but anyway, he's got 10 questions here. So what the hell, let's do it. All right, so number one, show an album with a number in the title about Bill Medley right here from the Righteous Brothers, solo album. He's given 100% right there. There's a number, 100%, right? I always give 150 trillion%, but that's just me. Show an artist with a one-word name, Alphaville. This takes me back to high school. If you were in high school in the 80s and you went to a dance, you always heard, what is it on here? Forever Young. Nice, just slow, synthy, ballad, kind of new wave, whatever you want to call it. I'm not sure if these guys were from Germany. I think they were from Germany. They are looking new wave on the inside. Look at that, right? If only. Yeah, my salad days of hair like that are in the rearview mirror. So yes, Alphaville. All right, number 3, show an album with a one-word album title. Oh, a little jazz for Gary over at Physical Format. Charlie Bird, he's doing it right here on jazz guitar. And it's Birdland right here. I'm not sure, early 60s the year on this one. But anyway, pretty good stuff right there. Some jazz for Gary. And then off the top there, show a one-word song title. So that band, Breeding Ground, said on the Fringe label, that song we heard was Reunion. This is the 12-inch single version, B-side Slaughter. And like I said, they were on the Fringe record label. Pretty cool right there. Very no logo. Brian did the B-side. There's not even writing on it. It's very... Brian from Embryonic Fashion, you know who he is. No logos, keeping it plain. He was featuring a new shirt in his most recent video, by the way. Go check it out. I'd like to call it plain, but it's never plain. It's never just plain with Brian. So check it out. One of his new shirts. He's wearing it. Cheers to Brian. Show an album you dislike. Well, I had a little shake on this one because normally albums I dislike, I'm getting really good at purging. Speaking of Steve at AS Fraus, who gave me this shirt, he's the king of purging and box sets. But I've gotten really good with that. So I didn't have anything really. No, I don't like it. Show it. So I went into the Petty Cheesecake collection again. Susan Boyle rears her face again, right? There she is on the back, getting for an evening out somewhere in Scotland. She's neighbors with Jack over at the Vinyl Voyage, and I think she knows Gordon too at I Dig Vinyl. She digs Gordon. Susan Boyle, an example of an album I don't like. Yeah, Susan, love you, baby. Show a box set. All right, now I got this guy here, Greg, another guy coming to Buffalo for the first time this summer. There he is with Gary at Physical Format Jazz, and there's me and Jeff Witcher. So yeah, we're going to be reunited, Greg, up here in Buffalo. So Greg, he sent me this cool VCLT, this beautiful box set, Bob Marley 4CD set. Really nice, Tough Gong logo. Speaking of logos, and there's a nice book on the inside. So example of a box set. All right, get over there with Susan, Bobby. All right, now where are we over here? So many things. Show an album you used to like, but not so much anymore. All right, now this one I've had since high school. It's the second Boston album, Don't Look Back. And after living in Boston, actually living there, go Red Sox, such as they are this year. It's just, and it's just, if you listen to any kind of, you go in a store and they're playing classic rock FM radio, or if you suffer through it in your car, like I did some days, it's just always part of the program, and I'm so over it. Don't Look Back. Nice gatefold though, looking at the guys on the inside, but yeah, I'm really over that. All right. Show an album by a genre you dislike. Well, all right, let's see here. How about this? It's bluegrass. So I'm not a big fan of it. I've tried. David Grisman on this. I don't know what he's playing on here. Mandolin, looks like, yeah, mandolin's his instrument of choice. And Garcia on acoustic guitar. It's okay. It's mostly dead tunes on here. Like there's a decent version of Friend of the Devil. They do a version of Rockin' Chair that's okay, but it's just, I'm not really into the bluegrass thing. So example of a genre, I just don't really dig it. All right, so did that cover them all? Oh no, one more. I missed question 6. Show an album you love. This is an easy one. Again, this is an original pressing I bought when this came out. I was just going into high school. This was my entry point to Roxy Music. And then from there, I went backwards. This was their last album together as a band. Ferry had always had a solo career concurrently. But at this point, this was their final swan song. I love it. Some say it's overproduced and all that, but I think it's produced just right. It's just like the Goldilocks pour. It's just right. It's perfect. So the title track, Avalon, I mean, more than this, Space Between. Just get over there and check it out. It's a masterpiece. Love it. All right. So then this guy, we're going across the pond here. Speaking of Susan Boyle, but I think this guy's in England. It's Cam's Vinyl Narrative. And he's having a celebration 1 year in the vinyl community. The name of this one is My Bright Side of the Shelf Challenge. He wants you to show 5 albums with yellow in the covers and what they mean to you. I'm not going to get deep into it. because it's just a thread. I don't think there's no prize. If there was a prize, I'd really work for it, Cam, but we're celebrating your 1 year, so let's do it. I'd like that Miles Davis album, by the way. So anyway, Cam, he's at, what's he at here? For 1 year in the vinyl community, he's doing exceptionally well. He's at 815,000. So what the hell? Let's get him to 1 million with this thread. Cam. All right. Cam's thread. So let's do it. I'm going to show 10. What the hell? Because I'm just going to do it. Jesus Christ. All right. All right. All right. She's just beamed in again. I've showed this before. It never gets old. She's beamed in from her planet. And it's Amy Stewart, Knock on Wood. Great disco. And she's looking kind of normal on the back here, but then this is when she comes in from her planet. She changes her wardrobe, and then she hits the dance floor. So Knock on Wood, that's some mellow yellow for you, Cam. All right, then we got Bad Manners, some little ska action here. Great version of My Girl Lollipop. It's a 12-inch single. Extended lick mix, right? There he is, chasing that old broad across the street. My Girl Lollipop. Oh, labels on that. Oh, she's a crossing guard. Hilarious. All right. Magnet. I don't know this label. Bad Manners guy on the other side. That's like a cartoon of the lead singer. I don't know the guy's name. Anyway, yeah, that's going. I gotta file that right now. Oh, God. All right. So much work. All right. So many threads, so much work, but it is Friday. Hey, Brian. There's Brian over there. All right. Where are we at now? Oh, yeah. All right. Little country over here. For my friend Jack at the Vinyl Martini, it's Charlie Rich, the Sun Session Years. Really good compilation. Lonely Weekends, Sitting and Thinking. Look up those two. A great version of CC Rider. Of course, all this recorded in Memphis, at the Sun Studios. Really great Charlie Rich. Some early honky-tonk. More rockabilly, that one. Then we're still honky-tonking. Later became Mrs. Marty Stewart. It's Connie Smith. Doesn't that cover pop? Beautiful colors on that. And there she is, a young Connie Smith. And, of course, dedication on the back written by none other than the late, great George Jones, In Between Cocktails. So anyway, it's Soul of Country Music. Lots of yellow going on here. Sun shining in Buffalo. It's great. Sun's yellow. All right. Eddie Grant. This is the follow-up for his Killer on the Rampage. This one came right after it in 1984, and this is called Going for Broke. Nice skyline right there, and he's at the beach planning his next move. He's going for broke. It's Eddie Grant, right? Romancing the Stone was a good single on that one. Look that up. All right. A reggae action here, too. We're down in Jamaica here. Ini Kamo's, a friend of Sly and Robbie Shakespeare and Sly Dunbar. Rhythm section, of course, for Black Uhuru, and they were big producers in their own right and produced this. This from, I want to say, 1982. Absolutely outstanding. Just really classic reggae. Just, yeah, Ini Kamo's. Trouble with You or Trouble Me. That's really good. And, yeah, World of Music. Look that up. World of Music's probably my favorite on this one. So, yeah, really great, man. Ini Kamo's. That's a reissue. I got that on Amazon about a year ago. All right. Jesus and Mary Chain. This is a high school pickup. 12-inch single for April Skies. I think this one's from 1986. No, 87. This was on the Darklands album. And, yeah, April Skies. Just a 12-inch single. It's the long version. This is a long video, right? On Wea. Now, if you're still here, thanks a lot. Thanks for sticking around. It's like a visit, right? You don't leave a visit early. You want to hang around, shoot the shit, right? That's what we're doing. All right. Cheers to you for hanging around. Love it. These guys reunited. Isn't that great? Neighbors. All right. All right. Oh, these guys, I was sitting on the guys here. Get over here, man. All right, we got a couple more here. Killing Joke, A New Day. Right here, 12-inch single. There's, I think it's the sun looking down. He looks a little evil, doesn't it? Evil sun looking down at the nuclear plant. I'm going to blow it up, he says. It's a new day, dance day, whatever. It's Killing Joke. Oh, that's kind of cool label. Yeah, pretty cool stuff. So, yeah, again, most of these are old pickups. Back in my younger days. This too. Yeah, speaking of embryonic, I don't know where he went. Around here somewhere. Oh, there he is. I think he might have done a video just on King Crimson. So these are friends of Brian. Adrian Ballou knows Brian. I mean, he may show up in one of the new photo shoots. Adrian Ballou, that is. Brian's always there. So anyway, this is 3 of a Perfect Pair. Really excellent. This is the lineup with Bill Bruford, Tony Levin, Robert Fripp on guitar, and Adrian Ballou on vocals. Really great. Three of a Perfect Pair is the title track. If you're not familiar, give that a shot. I think you'll dig it. All right, and lastly, we're going to go over to Norway for the Leather Nun. There's some yellow for you right there, and this guy's in yellow going on. He's dancing. It's Lust Games. This is really cool. I don't know what kind of garagey Sisters of Mercy. I don't know what you call this. Look up Jesus Came Driving Along. It's an excellent single. I think you'll dig it. You'll thank me for recommending it. And yeah, I Can Smell Your Thoughts. That's another groovy one on here. Got the hot chick on here on the cover. And they were on a label, I don't even know this label, called Wire Records. And this would have been an import. I probably would have bought this near the end of high school, maybe early university. This is an original import pressing from over there. Actually, they're from Sweden. It says here, Stockholm. So yeah, anyway, that's going to do it. That's a Friday Cheers. A lot of stuff going on. Got these new high-end Crocs from Patty Cheesecake gave me these. These are for the party. I'm going to have a flashlight in case I get lost that night. And then a beer opener in case I need to open one. Funny thing with Busch, it's low-end college beer. I don't think it comes in a bottle. But there they go. They got a Busch bottle opener. High-end Crocs. All right, speaking of fashion, I can't keep up with Brian. But, oh, hey, Steve, how's it going? So anyway, that's going to do it for a Friday Cheers. Hope wherever you are, it's a blast. It's good for the throat, soothing. Maybe I'll have a cigarette, loosen up the throat. They say it's good for loosening up a sore throat. Or just have a blast, whatever you're doing. Anyway, it's Friday. Hope it's fun, and I'll see you in the next video.